So you've gone into a really niche area. So tell me about what you've done. What was happened in your life that has led you to focus on those things? So where you saw a gap between how we think incidents happen or how operations happen and how they actually happen. So what was the trigger point that got you into this sort of geekery that you're dealing with?
That's actually a really winding story. Um, so I work at a company called the Institute for Human and Machine Cognition, and we really span um, we're very multidisciplinary. We
Hmm.
have human performance researchers where we really target helping people in all aspects of military operations. So, Air Force, Navy, Marines, Special Ops, and we get to work with each of these communities at a very personal level.
Yeah.
And then we also have, human factors engineers and AI researchers and cybersecurity. And so a lot of the projects that we end up working on bring each of these elements into play. And we often put together a large program where we're synchronizing multiple different facets of sensing in the operational environment. So we're getting
Cool.
biometric sensing, we're getting decision making data, we're getting context data based on the missions that they're uh, kind of performing at the time. And we're working with multiple different teams. So we're not necessarily working with one individual. We're
Hmm.
working with a team of individuals who's working with another team of individuals that all have competing and yet synergistic objectives. And really, what we've observed in how these teams end up breaking down is that it is a fundamental breakdown at the individual level where we're not necessarily capturing the human experience
Hmm.
that can influence the cascade of effects that results in things not matching up. So let's say one person maybe hasn't had really good sleep for the
Yeah.
last few days and they've been on a mission for multiple days at a time. They've had some role switching and they've got a lot of both mission-based pressure, but maybe some personal pressures going on, some physiological stress going on, and the rest of the team is doing, well, they're doing fine, but that person could really be the weak link on that day. And
Yeah.
most of the time, we don't account for those very individual experiences. And so that's where I've seen that the
Cool.
gap is.
That's brilliant. And it's that bit of emergence, very much in this bit in a complex space where the outcomes emerge. They're not linear. We don't have this sort of cause and effect piece. And you could have certain individuals who will have a disproportionate effect on the team performance, but they don't know about it. So really looking forward to seeing how you're bringing that into your studies.